its way. Boarding requested. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Passengers boarding starting.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
C. Pivot.
Advise on initial contact you have information, Quebec. Blantyre Airport information, Quebec. 1028 Zulu. Wind 035 at 12. Visibility 10 miles or more. Light snow. Ceiling 1100 overcast. Temperature -08. Dew point -10. QNH 09901. Landing runway 0 for left. Departing runway 0 for right. Transition level 060. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information, Quebec. Blantyre Airport information, Quebec. 1028 Zulu. Wind 035 at 12.
Turkish 3 Juliet Yankee, taxi for departure. Turkish 3 Juliet Yankee, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu, Zulu Sierra. Runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu, Zulu Sierra, Turkish 3 Juliet Yankee. Finnair 19 Heavy, looking to pick up our clearance to Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Finnair 19 Heavy, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, Nepec 5 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 1213. Nepec 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 1213. Finnair 19 Heavy. Finnair 19 Heavy, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. Roger that. Finnair 19 Heavy. Finnair 19 Heavy, at Gate Sierra 45 request pushback. Finnair 19 Heavy, Helsinki ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Finnair 19 Heavy. Turkish 3 Juliet Yankee, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Contact Tower 118.85, Turkish 3 Juliet Yankee. Bye-bye.
Finnair 19 Heavy, taxi for departure. Finnair 19 Heavy, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu Sierra. Alright, we'll taxi to runway 04 right via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu Sierra, Finnair 19 Heavy.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, on our way to Arlanda Airport.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, none 25 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 5625.
Nunto 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 5625. Finnair 3 Echo Juliet.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, readback correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Finnair 3 Echo Juliet. Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, at gate 14, request pushback and engine start.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, Helsinki ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Finnair 3 Echo Juliet. Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, looking to pick up our clearance to Kuopio Airport.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, IDEPI 5 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 2160.
IDEPI 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 2160. Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, readback correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Wilco, Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, ready for IF or clearance to Heathrow Airport.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, Adivo 5 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 3103.
Adivo 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 3103. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, readback correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Finnair 19 Heavy, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85. Have a good day. Contact Tower 118.85, Finnair 19 Heavy. Bye-bye.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, taxi for departure.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Zulu Sierra.
Runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Zulu Sierra, Finnair 3 Echo Juliet. Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, round 5, request pushback.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, Helsinki ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie.
Locking gear.
Finnair 40 Lima, ready for airways to Lisbon. Finnair 40 Lima, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, 925 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 5440. 925 Charlie departure. Squawk 5440. Finnair 40 Lima. Finnair 40 Lima, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. Wilco, Finnair 40 Lima. Finnair 40 Lima, gate whiskey 34 Bravo, request pushback. Finnair 40 Lima, Helsinki ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Finnair 40 Lima.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, at gate Sierra 53, request pushback.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Helsinki ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, taxi for departure.
Release parking brakes, please.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta,
Commencing
Zulu,
push.
Zulu Sierra.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Runway 0 for right via Alpha Delta, Zulu, Zulu Sierra, Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, on our way to Schwechat Airport.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, Valox 5 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 6534.
Valox 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 6534. Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango. Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, ramp 8, request pushback and engine
To
start.
set parking brakes to request ground services.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, Helsinki ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Contact Tower 118.85, Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, bye-bye.
Finnair 40 Lima, request taxi to the active. Finnair 40 Lima, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Victor, Victor Hotel, Zulu, Zulu Sierra. Runway 04 right via Alpha Victor, Victor Hotel, Zulu, Zulu Sierra, Finnair 40 Lima.
Matkustajat ja tervetuloa Finnairin OneWorld-lennolle. Pyydämme teitä sijoittamaan käsimatkatavaranne matkatavaran.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Myös edessä olevan istuimen alle. Kiitos. Goda bästa passagerare och välkomna ombord på Finlands OneWorld-flyg. Vi ber er placera ert handbagage på bagagehyllan. Kan ni också placera dem under stolen framför er? Tack. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this Finnair OneWorld flight. Please
Departure
store
check
your hand
completed.
luggage in the overhead
Bypass pin
lockers.
inserted.
Your hand luggage can also be placed under the seat in front of you. Thank you.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, taxi for departure.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Zulu, Zulu Sierra.
Runway 04 right via Alpha Delta, Zulu, Zulu Sierra, Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango.
Locking gear. Parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Finnair 40 Lima, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85 bye-bye. Contact Tower 118.85 Finnair 40 Lima.
Toivotan myös Finnair Plus ja OneWorld kanta-asiakkaamme tervetulleeksi. Finnair lentää tämän reitin yhteistyössä Japan Airlinesin kanssa. Koko matkustamon henkilökunnan puolesta toivotan teille oikein hyvää matkaa. Goda passagerare, välkommen ombord på Finnair OneWorld-flyg. Jag är bussen Heidijärvi och jag är kabinchef på det här flyget. Jag hälsar också våra Finnair Plus och OneWorld staffkunder välkomna.
Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Contact Tower 118.85, Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie. Have a good day.
Welcome on board this Finnair OneWorld flight. I am Purser Heidijärvi and I'm the chief of cabin on this flight. I would especially like to welcome our Finnair Plus members and OneWorld frequent flyers on board. Finnair is operating this flight as a joint service with Japan Airlines.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, ready for IFR clearance to Munich.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, Helsinki ground, expect runway 04 right, Valox 5 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 0324.
Valox 5 Charlie departure. Squawk 0324. Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, readback correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot. Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, at gate 19 request pushback.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, Helsinki ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest. Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, request taxi.
Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85 bye-bye.
Left is clear.
Over to
Right
tower
is clear.
118.85. Beaufort 7 Whiskey Tango.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu Sierra.
Runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Alpha Kilo 3, Victor Kilo, Zulu Sierra, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, request taxi.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, runway 04 right taxi via Alpha Delta, Delta Echo, Yankee, Zulu Sierra.
Runway 0 for right taxi via Alpha Delta, Delta Echo, Yankee, Zulu Sierra, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, hold position for traffic.
Your armrest is in the down position.
Hold position, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Raise your seat back to the upright position and stow your table. Your safety belt is fastened by inserting the metal end into the buckle like this. Tighten the belt firmly. To open your belt, lift the metal buckle. Your safety belt must be fastened during takeoff, landing, and at all times during the flight when the safety belt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your safety belt fastened throughout the flight, as unexpected turbulence may occur at any time.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, continue taxi.
We kindly ask you to avoid
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
during the flight. You must comply with all posted placards and lighted signs in the cabin. All our flights are non-smoking, and under aviation law, smoking is forbidden in the lavatories. This also applies to electronic cigarettes. Your cabin crew has been trained to ensure your safety on board. You must always follow the instructions given by the crew. If the cabin pressure drops, the oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head. Grab the nearest mask or the red pull flag, pull down sharply and put the mask on as shown. The bag may not inflate even though oxygen is flowing. Always put your own mask on first, then you may help others. If you are seated in business class, your life jacket is located in a compartment underneath your seat. In economy class, your life jacket is in a pouch under your seat. Put the jacket over your head, fasten the buckle in front, and tighten the strap. Inflate the life jacket only when you leave the aircraft. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits, which are all marked with green and white exit signs. All exits are equipped with slide rafts. Escape lights at floor level lead to these exits. Your cabin crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. Please pay close attention to the location of your nearest exit, bearing in mind that it may be behind you. You must adopt the emergency position when instructed to do so. It is important to bend forward and downwards and as low as possible. In case of an emergency, it is also important to leave all hand luggage in the aircraft. The safety features of this aircraft may also be found in the safety part located in the seat pocket.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Contact Tower 118.85, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Thank you for choosing Finnair and enjoy your flight.
Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
ready for treatment.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, holding short, runway 0 for right.
Now, and observe, fluid type 4, concentration at 100%. I will call you back when ready.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, Helsinki Tower, wind 035 at 12, runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 0 for right, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 4, concentration at 100%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Helsinki radar 129.85. Contact Helsinki radar 129.85, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, holding short, runway 04 right.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Helsinki Tower, wind 035 at 11, runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
All aircraft be advised information Romeo now current, QNH0991. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Contact Helsinki radar 129.85.
Contact Helsinki radar 129.85. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Helsinki radar, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Good day, 1,900 feet.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Helsinki radar. Identified. Climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot. Contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Center on 121.3. Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Bye-bye.
Center on 121.3, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Helsinki Control, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, through flight level 146 for flight level 170.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Helsinki Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Tallinn Control 122.9. Contact Tallinn Control 122.9, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Helsinki Control, Lufthansa 848. Good day. Descending via Divan 5 Bravo, flight level 136.
Lufthansa 848, Helsinki Control, radar contact. Finnair for 0 Lima, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Finnair 40 Lima. Bye-bye.
Finnair 3 Echo Juliet, contact Sweden Control 118.0. Contact Sweden Control 118.0, Finnair 3 Echo Juliet. Have a good day. Lufthansa 848, descend to 2,300 feet, QNH0991.
Descend to 2,300 feet, QNH0991, Lufthansa 848.
Lufthansa 848, contact Helsinki radar 119.1.
Contact Helsinki radar 119.1, Lufthansa 848.
Helsinki Control, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, climbing flight level 160 for flight level 190. Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, Helsinki Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 380. Climb to flight level 380, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo. Junior 1607 Heavy, Helsinki Control. Expect VEPing for Bravo, runway 0 full left. Expect VEPing for Bravo, runway 0 for left, Air Junior 1607 Heavy.
Helsinki Control, Lufthansa 2694, flight level 330.
Lufthansa 2694, Helsinki Control, radar contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has now been turned on. Please return to your seatbelt.
Helsinki Control, Air France 1322, flight level 330.
Air France 1322, Helsinki Control, identified. Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie, descend to 2,700 feet, QNH0997.
Descend to 2,700 feet, QNH0997, Finnair 3 Kilo Charlie.
Junior 1607 Heavy, Vepping for Bravo, runway 0 for left. Report ready for descent. Vepping for Bravo, runway 0 for left, ready for descent, Air Junior 1607 Heavy. Air Junior 1607 Heavy, descend to 2,300 feet, QNH0991. Descend to 2,300 feet, Air Junior 1607 Heavy. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact Sweden Control 118.0, have a good day.
Center on 118.0, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Sweden Control, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, flight level 340.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Sweden Control, radar contact. Beeline 2 Sierra Charlie. Good day. Flight level 370. Beeline 2 Sierra Charlie. Sweden control identified. Scandinavian 78 Lima, contact Polaris Control 118.55. Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Scandinavian 78 Lima, bye-bye. Beaufort 2 Hotel Victor, contact Stockholm approach 126.655.
Contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Beaufort 2 Hotel Victor.
Sweden Control, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, good day, flight level 380. Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, Sweden Control, radar contact. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, you are off course. Cleared direct Greffy. Resume own navigation.
Wilco, cleared direct Greffy. Resume own navigation. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Scandinavian for 2 Echo. Contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Scandinavian for 2 Echo. Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. Turn left, heading 025, vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 025, Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. Scandinavian 108, control. Expect Nylic 2 Mike with a Nylic transition. Runway 01 right. Expect Nylic 2 Mike with a Nylic transition. Runway 01 right. Scandinavian 108. Yankee Echo. Airport is in your 12 o'clock 1 for miles. Report the field in sight. Field in sight. Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. Cleared visual approach runway 07. Cleared visual approach 07. Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. Red nose 2 Kilo Tango. Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree. Red nose 2 Kilo Tango. Have a good day.
Ryanair for 6 for 9. Sweden Control. Expect Nylic 2 Mike with a Nylic transition. Runway 01 right.
Expect Nylic 2 Mike with the Nylic transition, runway 01 right, Ryanair 4649.
Transavia 122. Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree. Transavia 122. Bye-bye. Sweden Control, Ocean 3 Hotel Papa, flight level 340.
Ocean 3 Hotel Papa, Sweden Control, identified.
Sweden Control, France Soleil 1704, flight level 360.
Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. No tower services available at Nortulj. Frequency change approved. Have a good day. Frequency change approved. Sierra Echo Golf Yankee Echo. France Soleil 1704. Sweden Control. Radar contact. Scandinavian 108. Nylic 2 Mike with a Nylic transition. Runway 01 right. Report ready for descent. Nylic 2 Mike with the Nylic transition. Runway 01 right. Ready for descent. Scandinavian 108. Scandinavian 108. Descent to flight level 150. Descent to flight level 150, Scandinavian 108.
Sweden Control, Wizz 1 for Uniform Papa, flight level 340.
Wizz 1 for Uniform Papa, Sweden Control, radar contact. Ryanair for 6 for 9, Nylic 2 Mike with a Nylic transition, runway 01 right. Report ready for descent.
Nylic 2 Mike with the Nylic transition, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Ryanair 4649.
Ryanair for 649, descent to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Ryanair 4649.
Sun Express 5 Zulu Alpha. Contact Carstrup approach 12 for decimal 908. Contact Castrup approach 124 decimal 908. Sun Express 5 Zulu Alpha. Austrian 562, Sweden control, expect Nylig 2 Mike with a Nylig transition, runway 01 right.
Expect Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right, Austrian 562.
Austrian 562, Nylig 2 Mike with a Nylig transition, runway 01 right. Report ready for descent.
Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Austrian 562.
Austrian 562, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Austrian 562.
Finnair 1302, Sweden control, expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 full left. Expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 04 left, Finnair 1302. Finnair for 0 Lima, contact Copenhagen control 119 a decimal for tree bye-bye.
Center on 119 a decimal 43, Finnair 40 Lima.
Eurowings 2 Charlie Uniform. Contact Warsaw Control 127.5. Have a good day.
Contact Warsaw Control 127.45. Eurowings 2 Charlie Uniform.
Finnair for Alpha X-ray, Sweden Control. Expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 full left.
Expect Divan 5 Bravo, runway 04 left, Finnair 4 Alpha X-ray.
Finnair 1302, Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 full left. Report ready for descent. Divam 5 Bravo, runway 04 left, ready for descent. Finnair 1302. Finnair 1302, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110, Finnair 1302. Finnair 5 Alpha Juliet, contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Have a good day. Center on 121.3, Finnair 5 Alpha Juliet. Finnair for Alpha X-ray, Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 full left. Report ready for descent.
Divan 5 Bravo, runway 04 left, ready for descent, Finnair 4 Alpha X-ray.
Finnair for Alpha X-ray, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Finnair 4 Alpha X-ray.
Aegean 761, contact Riga Control 128.0.
Center on 128.0, Aegean 761.
Finnair 1302, contact Helsinki Control 121.3. Have a good day. Contact Helsinki Control 121.3, Finnair 1302. Finnair for Alpha X-ray, contact Tallinn Control 122.9.
Center on 122.9er, Finnair 4 Alpha X-ray.
Air 35 Whiskey Uniform, Sweden Control, expect Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er. Expect Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er, Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform. Iberia 07 Romeo Tango, Sweden Control, expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 for left. Expect Divam 5 Bravo. Runway 04 left, Iberia 07 Romeo Tango. Ocean 3 Hotel Papa, contact Warsaw Control 127 decimal for 5 bye-bye.
Contact Warsaw Control 127.45, Ocean 3 Hotel Papa.
Ryanair 703 Kilo, contact Warsaw Control 127 decimal for 5.
Contact Warsaw Control 127.45, Ryanair 703 Kilo.
Whiskey Delta, Sweden Control, expect Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er. Expect Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er, Wizz Air 1 Whiskey Delta. Finnair 7 Tango Mike, Sweden Control, expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 0 for left. Expect Divam 5 Bravo, runway 04 left, Finnair 7 Tango Mike.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 7857, flight level 379er.
Scandinavian 7857, Sweden Control, radar contact. Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform, Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er. Report ready for descent. Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er, ready for descent, Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform. Wizz Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform. Descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180 Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform. Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, Sweden Control. Expect Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right.
Expect Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo.
Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform. Contact Warsaw Control 127 decimal for 5. Center on 127 decimal for 5 Wizz Air 35 Whiskey Uniform.
Sweden Control, AE Device 1322, flight level 349er.
AE Delvice 1322, Sweden Control, identified. Wizz Air 1 Whiskey Delta, Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er. Report ready for descent. Ogdav 5 Tango, runway 29er, ready for descent, Wizz Air 1 Whiskey Delta. Wizz Air 1 Whiskey Delta, descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180, Wizz Air 1 Whiskey Delta. Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right. Report ready for descent.
Nylig 2 Mike with the Nylig transition, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo.
Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo.
Scandinavian 108, contact Stockholm approach 126.655. Contact Stockholm approach 126.655, Scandinavian 108. Spinnaker 22 Bravo, Sweden Control, expect LTOC 7 Mike, runway 01 right.
Expect LTOC 7 Mike, runway 01 right, Spinnaker 22 Bravo.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact Copenhagen Control 119 decimal for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Have a good day. Copenhagen Control, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Good day. Flight level 340.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Copenhagen Control, identified.
Ryanair 40 Lima. Contact Bremen radar 125.1. Bye-bye.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Finnair 40 Lima. Copenhagen Control, KLM 1144, flight level 400.
KLM 1144, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Iberia 08 Victor Delta, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Interim 118.0, Iberia 08 Victor Delta. Copenhagen Control, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, good day, flight level 380.
Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Transavia 122, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Transavia 122, bye-bye. Copenhagen Control, Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, flight level 360.
Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, Copenhagen Control, identified. Portugal 53 Papa Hotel. Contact Bremen radar 125.1. Center on 125.1, Air Portugal 53 Papa Hotel. Transavia 8 for Foxtrot. Contact Göteborg approach 124.68.
Contact Göteborg approach 124.68, Transavia 84 Foxtrot.
KLM 1144, Copenhagen Control. Expect blue for 1 Alpha, runway 36 right.
Expect blue for 1 Alpha, runway 36 right, KLM 1144.
KLM1144, blue for 1 Alpha, runway 36 right. Report ready for descent.
Blue for 1 Alpha, runway 36 right, ready for descent, KLM 1144.
KLM 1144, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, KLM 1144.
Scandinavian 841, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Scandinavian 841.
Lufthansa 1 Yankee X-ray, contact Bremen radar 125.1. Center on 125.1, Lufthansa 1 Yankee X-ray. Copenhagen Control, Nordic 9034, flight level 340. Nordic 9034, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
Copenhagen Control, Spinnaker 7673, flight level 350.
Spinnaker 7673, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
A321er.
With Malta 1 Lima Juliet, Copenhagen Control, identified.
Copenhagen Control, Eurowings 3 Foxtrot Hotel. Good day. Flight level 350.
Eurowings 3 Foxtrot Hotel, Copenhagen Control, identified. With Malta 1 Lima Juliet, cleared direct Risma. Resume own navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct Risma, then resume own navigation with Malta 1 Lima Juliet. Thanks.
With Malta 1 Lima Juliet, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170 with Malta 1 Lima Juliet. Copenhagen Control, Swiss 8 Echo Mike. Good day. Flight level 380.
Swiss 8 Echo Mike, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Ryanair 8093, contact Sweden Control 118.0, bye-bye.
Contact Sweden Control 118.0, Ryanair 8093.
205. Contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, ISAIR 205.
Copenhagen Control, Ryanair Charlie Golf, descending via Monarch 5 Charlie, flight level 184.
Ryanair Charlie Golf, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot. Copenhagen Control, Ryanair for 810, flight level 360.
Ryanair 4810, Copenhagen Control, identified. Malta 1 Lima Juliet, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080 with Malta 1 Lima Juliet.
Swiss 8 Echo Mike, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Swiss 8 Echo Mike.
KLM 1144, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, KLM 1144.
Convoy 6616, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Center on 119.175, convoy 6616.
Nordic 9034, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Center on 119.875, Nordic 9034. Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot.
Spinnaker 7673, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye-bye.
Center on 125.1, Spinnaker 7673. Copenhagen Control, Airphone 67 Foxtrot Zulu, good day, flight level 340.
Airphone 67 Foxtrot Zulu, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Center on 119.875, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, bye-bye.
Copenhagen Control, KLM 201, flight level 320.
Ryanair Charlie Golf, contact cast drop approach 124.908.
Contact Castrop approach 124.908. Ryanair Charlie Golf.
KLM 201, Copenhagen Control, identified. Eurowings 3 Foxtrot Hotel, contact Sweden Control 118.0, have a good day.
Center on 118.0. Eurowings 3 Foxtrot Hotel, have a good day.
With Malta 1 Lima Juliet, contact Göteborg approach 124.68.
Contact Göteborg approach 124.68. With Malta 1 Lima Juliet.
Eurowings 4 November Echo, contact Sweden Control 118.0. Center on 118.0, Eurowings 4 November Echo. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Center on 119.175, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Amsterdam radar, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, flight level 340.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Amsterdam radar, identified. Finnair 40 Lima, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye. Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Finnair 40 Lima, have a good day. Portugal 53 Papa Hotel. Contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Air Portugal 53 Papa Hotel.
Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, Amsterdam radar, expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right.
Expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike.
Amsterdam radar, Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, flight level 237. Beeline 2 X-ray Foxtrot, Amsterdam radar, identified. Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, Amsterdam radar, expect Reenies 1 Alpha, runway 22. Expect Reenies 1 Alpha, runway 22, Ryanair 3 Lima Delta. Shamrock 605 Papa, contact London Control 118.475. Contact London Control 118.475, Shamrock 605 Papa. Amsterdam radar, KLM 1144, good day, descending via Bluefer 1 Alpha, flight level 205. KLM 1144, Amsterdam radar, identified. Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, Reenies 1 Alpha, runway 22. Report ready for descent. Reenies 1 Alpha, runway 22, ready for descent. Ryanair 3 Lima Delta. Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, descend to flight level 220. Descend to flight level 220, Ryanair 3 Lima Delta. KLM 9 125 Delta. Contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1 KLM95 Delta.
Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right. Report ready for descent.
Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right, ready for descent. Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike.
Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike.
Sun Express 6 Golf, contact Langyen radar 118.75. Have a good day.
Contact Langen radar 118.75, Sun Express 6 Golf. Bye-bye.
Amsterdam radar, Spinnaker 7673, flight level 350. Spinnaker 7673, Amsterdam radar, identified. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. London Control, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Good day. Flight level 340.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, London Control, radar contact. Qatari 68 Hotel Heavy, contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Qatari 68 Hotel Heavy. London Control, ICE 501 Heavy, good day, flight level 333. ICE 501 Heavy, London Control, good day, identified, continue climb to flight level 380. Continue climb to flight level 380, ICE 501 Heavy. London Control, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, descending via Logan 2 Hotel, flight level 251. Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, London Control, identified. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo.
Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, descend to flight level 160. Descend to flight level 160, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, London Control, expect Barmy 1 Hotel, runway 27 right. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, London Control, expect Barmy 1 Hotel, runway 27 right.
Expect Barmy 1 Hotel, runway 27 right, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Air Algerie 205 for heavy, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73 Air Algerie 205 for heavy. Alpha. Flight level 194.
Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, London Control, identified. Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, descend to flight level 070. Descend to flight level 070, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo.
Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Ryanair 3 Lima Delta.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Barmy 1 Hotel, runway 27 right. Report ready for descent.
Barmy 1 Hotel, runway 27 right, ready for descent. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, descend to flight level 300.
Descend to flight level 300, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo. Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike, contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Speedbird 8 Romeo Mike. Swiss for Delta Lima, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Swiss 4 Delta Lima.
Shamrock 605 Popper, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Shamrock 605 Popper. Have a good day.
China Eastern 533 Heavy, London Control, expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right. Expect Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right, China Eastern 533 Heavy. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
London Control, Easy 52 Uniform Victor, flight level 219er. Easy 52 Uniform Victor, London Control, radar contact. Ryanair 3 Lima Delta, contact Stansted approach 136.2.
Contact Stansted approach 136.2, Ryanair 3 Lima Delta.
Air Baltic 8 Bravo Whiskey, contact Scottish Control 119.875, bye-bye. Contact Scottish Control 119.875, Air Baltic 8 Bravo Whiskey, bye-bye. Easy 52 Uniform Victor, Megal 1 November, runway 25. Report ready for descent. Megal 1 November, runway 25, ready for descent. Easy 52 Uniform Victor. Easy 52 Uniform Victor, descent to flight level 140. Descend to flight level 140, Easy 52 Uniform Victor. ICER 501 Heavy, contact London Control 118.775, have a good day.
Center on 118.775, ICER 501 Heavy.
Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo, contact Stansted approach 136.2. Contact Stansted approach 136.2, Ryanair 3 Victor Bravo. Ryanair 3 Whiskey Foxtrot, London Control, expect Baxton 1 Alpha, runway 27. Expect Baxton 1 Alpha, runway 27, Ryanair 3 Whiskey Foxtrot. China Eastern 533 Heavy, Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right. Report ready for descent.
Logan 2 Hotel, runway 27 right, ready for descent, China Eastern 533 Heavy.
China Eastern 533 Heavy, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, China Eastern 533 Heavy.
China Eastern 533 Heavy, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, China Eastern 533 Heavy.
Speedbird for 5 Echo Mike, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Speedbird for 5 Echo Mike. London Control, Scandinavian 52 Charlie, flight level 380.
Scandinavian 52 Charlie, London Control, identified.
London Control, Ryanair 16 Whiskey Juliet, flight level 360.
Ryanair 16 Whiskey Juliet, London Control, radar contact. Foxtrot, contact Bristol approach 136.08. Contact Bristol approach 136.08, Ryanair 3 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
London Control, Speedbird 383, descending via Lisa 1 Hotel, flight level 222. Speedbird 383, London Control, radar contact. Easy 2020, London Control, expect Elvos 1 Mike, runway 05 right.
Expect Elvos 1 Mike, runway 05 right, easy 2020.
Alpine 90 Bravo Romeo, London Control, expect Leicester 1 Mike, runway 05 right. Expect Leicester 1 Mike, runway 05 right, Alpine 90 Bravo Romeo. Ryanair 5 Delta Tango, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Ryanair 5 Delta Tango.
Alpine 90 0 Bravo Romeo, descend to flight level 200. Descend to flight level 200, Alpine 90 Bravo Romeo. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Easy 2020, Elbows 1 Mike, runway 05 right. Report ready for descent.
Elbows 1 Mike, runway 05 right, ready for descent, Easy 2020.
Easy 2020, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Easy 2020.
Sunturk 31 November Pupper, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0 is Sunturk 31 November Papa.
Speedbird 383, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1010, Speedbird 383.
Easy 52 Uniform Victor, descend to flight level 080. Descend to flight level 080, Easy 52 Uniform Victor.
London Control, Turkish 9 Delta Charlie, descending via Logan 2 Hotel, flight level 277.
Turkish 9 Delta Charlie, London Control, identified. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Heathrow Director, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, flight level 105 with the numbers.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta Heathrow Director, good day. QNH 1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Lambourne transition.
QNH 1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Lambourne transition. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 right.
Cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 right. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 383, flight level 090 with the numbers.
Speedbird 383 Heathrow Director, QNH 1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Big Jim transition.
QNH 1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Big Jim transition. Speedbird 383.
Speedbird 383, clear direct Big Jin, cross Big Jin at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 27 right.
Clear direct Big Jin, cross Big Jin at or above 3,000 feet, 27 right, Speedbird 383. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo, turn right, heading 150.
Turn right, heading 150. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo.
Heathrow Director, China Eastern 533 Heavy, flight level 118 with the numbers. China Eastern 533 Heavy Heathrow Director, QNH1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Lambourne transition. QNH1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Lambourne transition, China Eastern 533 Heavy. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo, 8 miles from CF27R, turn right, heading 240, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 27 right.
Turn right, heading 240, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 27 right. Speedbird 17 Sierra Echo.
China Eastern 533 Heavy, cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 right. Cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 right, China Eastern 533 Heavy.
Heathrow Director, Logan 39 Delta. Flight level 111 with the numbers.
Logan 39 Delta Heathrow Director, QNH1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Bovingdon transition.
QNH1010, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the Bovingdon transition. Logan 39 Delta.
Air France 1780, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505.
Over to Tower 118.505, Air France 1780.
Aircraft be advised, information pop are now current, QNH1010. 6 Romeo Delta. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.505. Bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.505. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta. Heathrow Tower, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, ILS runway 27 right.
Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Roger, Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.
Air France 1780, exit left at Alpha 7. Exit left at Alpha 7, Air France 1780. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta, wind 320 at 10, runway 27 right, cleared to land.
Runway 27 right, cleared to land. Finnair 6 Romeo Delta.